Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another Slimy Sky Memories video. So it's been about 2 weeks. I know I haven't really recorded anything. I haven't uploaded anything. I haven't even really been playing the game really. Look, we can check like my not my smart friends. My profile. Yeah, you can see Heroes Jubilee. It hasn't updated yet, but I participated some. I actually I recorded a bunch of videos and stuff, but then I just had I don't want to say burnout because it wasn't really burnout, but I don't know. It was a mixture of like the Overlord collab being kind of like really disappointing, and then also just like school stuff, I guess, just compounded, and I was just tired. I don't know. But I've been playing like Helldivers recently, and it's been really fun to just like relax and stuff. And I know the stream came out and published all the stuff earlier, I guess technically yesterday, but I was actually asleep during it and I forgot about it. And so we're here. I'm recording this late at night, so this is gonna go up on Thursday, the 29th of February, and we're just gonna go over like the new units. I did briefly. Oh, okay. Cool. I did briefly glance over these new units, and they're pretty cool and stuff like that. But okay, so I got on the game earlier before I recorded this, and I didn't have my Rimuru Koban. I was kind of waiting on that because like technically when I bought it was later than when I checked in. So like I got it now, like I have it now, but at the time when I logged in, I didn't have it. And I decided, you know what? I'll throw one multi. You can see I only put in 10 bazaar points. And are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready for what I'm about to show you. I really don't think so. But we're gonna swap over to this real quick. Look at this. Look at this multi. This is my multi. I can show you right now. Like I did one multi, the 10 bazaar points. I mean, where did I even get these crystals from? What? Wait, why do I have 461? Where did I even get these from? What? Wait, where did they? Wait, what? I don't know. Okay, well, I had these, oh, it was from the login bonus. Oh my god. But yeah, I did one multi, and I pulled both of the new units in the same multi, which is like the best luck, one of the best luck I've ever had. Like I don't even need to go on this banner anymore. But we're gonna check this banner and see these units, see if any of like the units are really good. Now I know we have skill fusion for this Rimuru, which is really nice, and we'll go over it in a second. But I'm also gonna pull up the stats because I forgot to do so. But we are gonna check out this new SHUNA and TRYNI. So it looks like the new sort of force. I'm just gonna go over TRYNIs real quick. The new force that's being covered for this month is Tempest Elite, which is actually not the greatest, but it has a lot of units. I mean, outside of the ones that we just got, we have Idol SHUNA, Otherworld Legend SHUNA, and then everything else is super old. So unfortunately, not like there's some good units in here like Water SHUNA, Space or Light Xion. She has fallen off a bit, but she's still like okay, definitely not bad. I mean, the Rimuru just got like a buff, but this team does kind of need a bit more fleshing out. I wish they did more skill fusions. Like, they definitely could have done one for like Space Ranga, Dark Xion, Wind Hakudo, Fire Benny I think already has one, like Light Shuna. Like a lot of these super old units that came out, they could have skill fusion, but I guess not. But anyway, let's check her stats. So she has 4015 attack, so kind of on the lower end for I guess most recent units. But to be fair, actually, hold on, I'm gonna check. Oh, these I still have 15 of these. Okay, I'm just gonna max these out because I don't really care. But There's nothing else that I miss. Oh, well, okay, I'll trade these in while I'm talking. But out of like the most recent like 2 months, I would say it's almost it's a little bit on the lower end, but like the only difference is by like a few numbers, so it's honestly not that big of a deal. That she has 4,015. Like 4,015 is still not bad, you know what I mean? But okay, after let me I don't really care about the ticket. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't farm up enough Nazarick, but it's at this point it's whatever. And let's go back. So her defenses, it looks like she has 2,876, which sounds about average. Yeah, 2,876 is pretty average in terms of EX units. Or I guess a little bit on the higher end, but like it's not like the difference isn't like honestly that much. So not that big of a deal there. And then 8,226 HP, which is nothing too crazy, just basically the same as the light New Year's Blessing Reamer. So her stats are overall not bad. She's on Tempest Elite, Ogre's Pride, and Pretty Sparkle. Ogre's Pride is not really a force, so Tempest Elite and Pretty Sparkle pretty much. So her ultimate is an AoE ultimate. She is a physical character, so she unleashes an AoE wind physical attack for 300% normal damage. Obviously the EX ult is 600% normal damage, and she decreases all targets' physical attack resistance by 15% for 1 turn. So you ideally would probably want to throw her ult first before anything. So her skill details, her first one is Draconic Gale Slash. So at 65 skill points, so 55 skill points, she increases all allies' pierce rate power by 80% for 3 turns, or pierce power by 30% and then pierce rate by 80% for 3 turns. I believe at level max, that's the pierce rate is 100%, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna quickly go to the developer diary. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, 100% pierce rate, which is nice. And 30% pierce power. I like that it's, you know, general. It's very generic. It's not like restricted like all the Overlord units were. Like she is, you know, you can automatically, like if you need pierce, you can just bring her if you have. And her second skill is Draconic Storm Prison. So at level max, it'll be 35 skill points. She changes all Tempest Elite Force character souls into Soul of Divine Protection. So it looks like a blue meta. And she increases blue orb damage by 15%, but goes up to 25% at level max. So her skill set is really basic. Nothing honestly too crazy, like at all. I kind of would expect this from like one of the sub units that would come out, or like one of the later units that would come out, not like the first part of the meta. So it's an interesting skill set. Her Valor trait, she steals enemies' attack changing battle skills up to 2 times per battle, and she decreases defense. So overall, I would say her skill set is kind of whatever. She kind of seems okay. She seems like better than Albedo, but like that's not really that hard to do, right? Yeah, overall, I would say she seems okay. Next, we have TRYNI. Now, protection, I don't really check protection character stats like that much. So we're not even, like, I mean, I'll briefly glimpse through it. But her attack is, you know, second highest. Her health is the highest of the EX units. And her defense is basically right behind New Year's Blessing Shion. So she, like I said, buffs Tempest Elite Force characters, and it looks like it spices this specific force to Earth attribute enemies by 60%, increases physical characters attack and defense by 20%, and from turn 2 onward, she increases skill points by 30 up to a max of 4 times, and it can exceed cost limits. So basically the same as New Year's Blessing Shion. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact wording. Yeah, yep, exact same wording as New Year's Blessing Shion. So definitely not bad. Looks like it's going to be a very fast, quick meta. Not like a charge, or I think it's like a charge is what they call it, where you do stack and stuff like that. So her skills causes all souls in hand to generate fire-seeking souls for 1 turn. Damage scaling is soul 50% and ult damage is 20%. Then she increases the ult gauge of the ally with the highest attack by 100%. And then she increases a blue orb to skill point increase by 50% for 1 turn. So it looks like the only thing that when you at level max, this goes up to 70%. So I'm pretty sure this is just what the fire physical version of Mulan. Yeah, but Mulan gives crit rate while she gives you an ultimate. I don't know about this. I would maybe like, this is really good for like Heroes Jubilee and like I mean Valor Cup, sure. But like this doesn't do any orb changing, and I think that's kind of the same with Mulan, where we like, you know, there's no orb changing on the character. So pretty interesting there. I don't really know how good this is. I obviously have to test her out, but it seems okay. Her Valor trait, she increases single target attack damage resistance by 30% up to 2 times, and she buffs physical attack by 8%. Not bad. Okay, so overall I would say this meta already seems kind of whatever, kind of a sleeper meta, but that is like, it's fair because it's right before season 3 of the anime when it's supposed to release, and I'm expecting for season 3 there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming. Maybe like a new, probably like a new Hinata, new Rimuru, new like paladins from like under Hinata or whatever. So I guess this meta was kind of just like a throwaway, like do whatever. And I mean that's fine, like you're always just you're gonna have these types of metas. But yeah, I would say you probably shouldn't summon on this banner, because I mean they seem kind of whatever. Maybe like they're better than I think. But we do have this idol Shuna returning for the first time, which is actually surprising because I was not expecting them to bring back any of the 2nd anniversary units. But I guess technically we're out of the second. This is the first meta outside of the 2nd anniversary like period. So I guess now they're gonna start bringing back characters, obviously outside of collabs, that are somewhat under this Tempest Elite force, or like under the force that is for the month, right? And it looks like we also have this Shuna. This idol Shuna is really good. This Shuna is okay. You really don't see her used at all, even on the Vengeance team. I think I'm pretty sure she just used for her protection gauge trait and nothing else beside that. But yeah, outside of that, those are the only 2 EX characters featured on this banner. So obviously like not like, you know, not really that good, right? So yeah, I can't honestly say in good faith that you should summon on this banner. I would probably just say stay away from it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Again, I know I've been gone a while. I can't really give like an excuse, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you got good luck on your summons if you did decide to summon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.